Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I love to introduce myself that way. I love to introduce people like that. I love to introduce my kids like that. And for all of you guys who are watching this video from around the world, I'm based in my studio here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and my two kids, Cannon and Kayyem, are not only helping me produce this broadcast, but they understand the message because they're living in it. They understand how important success is to me, how important success is to our family, and honestly, how much of a struggle it can be, because success is relevant. Everyone's going to monitor and track and recognize success on a different level. Everybody's going to think one person's success is definitely not someone else's. A homeless man's success for them may be having a shelter that night and one meal. For somebody in South Korea, one of my clients, my man Cody Hunter, for him, success might be 12 or 13 hours of intensive physical coaching and the opportunity to get to see his kids at the end of the day. I'm here to tell you right now, I'm here to tell you with complete honesty and humility that I was not a success today. That my greatest job, my passion, my purpose, and the positivity that I talk about each and every single day did not exist and has not existed for a few days. And the first person I've taken this out on, the first two people, are my kids. And I'm here to tell and teach you guys that it doesn't always have to be like that. As I'm sitting here discussing the things in my life that I'm proud of and that I'm most happy about and the success that I've gotten, I also see how I'm unsuccessful. And it makes me realize that not every single day is going to be a success. Not every single day is going to be a day that you feel like you've been able to take a step forward. And I'm sitting here in the kitchen 15 minutes ago. I have this whole outline of work that I need to get done. I have priorities set. I have time that I've dedicated to working on tasks, to working on clients, to spending some time with my kids, and summertime hit me in the head. Having my kids at home and having them deal with their own struggles, working towards success, there was a nuclear meltdown. For all my dads out there that understand what it can be like sometime when you have the kids to yourself and when you can spend multiple days with them and they don't have activities or they don't have friends or they don't have summer camp or they don't have school. You know, my kids are older now. They're 10 and 9 years old. I struggled. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Struggling is part of success. Not every single day is going to be a walk-off home run. Not every single day my kids are going to look at me like, man, that dude is amazing. He's great. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think I was even close to being successful as a father my first couple years of learning how to do it, learning from my mistakes. Well, those mistakes have strengthened the mold. They've strengthened the fibers within to understand that not every day is going to be perfect. There's going to be days where I fall flat on my face. And today was one of those days. And I'm sitting there trying to put a message together, had a few people reach out to me and say, Luke, it's been a couple days. Your last Facebook message was on fire. It was great. I want to hear some more about it. And I'm struggling to be able to create a message when all I can think about is how I'm able to prioritize my family and my business and my time and my lifestyle. And I'll tell you what, guys, it's a struggle. I'm here to tell you, all my husbands, all my fathers, look, I'm talking directly to you. I'm talking to the dads out there. I'm talking to the men out there. My nickname is Shrek because I do nothing, and explode. And if you're a dad out there that may be struggling as well with this job we call fatherhood, this most important job in the world, the job that I take pride in saying that I show up to each and every single day, that I commit to, that I dedicate to, that I've sacrificed so much for, I fell flat on my face. And it happens. It's how we get back up. It's how I move forward. It's how I'm now able to turn a negative situation into a lesson learned not only for my kids, not only for myself, but for you guys out there, because I'm talking to the dads on a daily basis, right? You guys know I'm constantly working on and with fathers to get them to see truly how great of a superhuman Superman they can be. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we swallow kryptonite. Like right now, my daughter's making fun of me, and we've talked about this for I don't know how long, right? The biggest critics in your entire world, the people who are going to doubt you, the people who are going to say negative things about you, are the ones who are closest to you. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. Think about it. You ever come home and you're so excited to tell your wife or to tell somebody about what you got going on? Hey, check it out. Listen, I've got this idea. I've got this amazing thought. I want to open this business. I want to travel here. And your wife or your kids go, oh, that's stupid. That's dumb. The closest people in your world, your friends, your family, your community, the people you work with, your boss, the people you manage, those are the people who are going to doubt you. Those are the people who are going to say that the work you're doing is not that important, that it's silly, that the dream you have isn't that important. It's not that big of a deal. And you know what? I think it's kind of lame. I think it's kind of stupid. I've heard more criticism from my inner circle about the things that I want to do in this world, about the dreams that I have, which is my reminder not to get upset at them, not to get mad at them. Those are my dreams. This is my dream. This is my story. This isn't someone else's story. Yeah, they may be in my story. They may be the leads. They may be the co's. They may be chapters. But this is my dream. And in order to fulfill my dream and to do the things that I want to do, I've got to take care of me. I've got to take care of the things that are a priority to me in order for me to see success, in order for me to share with these most important people. I got to come to them with what I want, and I got to tell them how important it is. We had this conversation. Guys, listen, here's the deal. I'm not going to travel overseas to do this speaking tour until 2018 because I don't want to be away from you guys for 2 weeks. But in January, I'm going to sacrifice some one-on-one time. I'm going to sacrifice some homebody time. I'm going to sacrifice time together with my family, which is the most important piece because I got to follow my dream. How many of you guys out there have dreams that you've stopped, that you've completely forgot about, that you've been convinced is not a great idea because one person told you, it wasn't that big of a deal, because one person said, I don't think you'll be good at it, because one person said your baseball card collection isn't worth squat. True story. My son's at his first baseball card show, and he goes and talks to some other dude who's a dealer, and the dude gets in his head and says, that guy right there, you know what? I'll give you $20 for it. So my son comes back and goes, oh, my cards are valued at $20. One time, I completely removed myself from Facebook for a few weeks, and I went to lunch with a client, and my client said, Luke, where are you at? There's so much positivity in your messages. And I said, that one guy, that one person told me that I was a waste of energy, that what I'm doing doesn't make sense, that he doesn't believe in me. So my message is this to you guys. Don't get distracted by the one guy. Don't stop your goals, your visions, your dreams from happening, from becoming a reality because somebody doesn't believe in it, because it's not somebody else's dreams. I don't care if you're talking about your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your husband, or your wife. None of those people are going to share your dream. Nobody in this world is going to share my dream. So what is my dream and what does it have to do with success? My dream, what I want to accomplish, what you want to get out of this world can only happen because of the work that you do. Yes, success is relevant to each person, but your dream can happen, and it can only happen because you make it happen. Yes, you're going to have brothers and sisters. Yes, you're going to have kids that'll support you along the way. But nobody gets up with me at 4:45 in the morning. Nobody goes and runs or swims or gets in shape or reads or writes or gets prepared for doing messages and creating the ideal life than me. Same thing goes with you. Don't let somebody shut down your dream or your vision. Don't let one bad day ruin a lifetime. Don't let one negative thing happen to you that's going to completely set you off and distract you from what you want out of this world and out of this life. Because, like my man Frank Sinatra said, the greatest revenge is massive success. I'm going to tell you guys one more story because I got my boy Johnny Mayer on here, Palm Springs High School. This is our 20-year high school reunion coming up in October. Okay? October 2017, 20 years since we graduated. I married my high school sweetheart. My high school counselor, Sue Krenwinkel, told my wife to break up with me, to not hang out and spend time with a loser, that guy would either be dead or in jail. I respect that, Sue Krenwinkel. I truly appreciate that. But 20 years later, 2 kids and a happy marriage, I'm here, standing here today to let you know that this has been a success and it will continue to be because it mattered to me more than anything else in this world. Not that I needed to have redemption, not that I needed to show that person up, but I didn't even think about it for 18 or 19 years until I started looking at 20 years later. Wow, think about all the people that were in your life 20 years ago, because most likely a lot of them aren't there. Think about all the people you've met throughout these 20 years that don't share your visions, they don't share your goals, and now that they're gone, think about those people. People are always going to criticize. People are always going to talk shit. People are always going to do whatever they can to steer you away from what you want. It's human nature. I'm saying you don't have to let what somebody says or thinks about you dictate who you can become in this world. It's that simple. Don't let anybody stop you from living your dream. Only you can fulfill and live that dream. Nobody else can do it for you, and you wouldn't want them to either. My name is Luke Kayyem. I'm living every single day with purpose, passion, and positivity. I got suited up today. I got my kids involved in this. I needed this to get back at it, to get my mind going. Look, if you're stuck, if you're frozen, if you don't know what to do, and because of that, you're not making decisions that are going to move you forward, then you got to do one thing every single day that's going to take you a little bit closer to that goal. You got to do one thing. You want to run a marathon? Guess what? You got to walk a mile. Right? You want to compete in a weightlifting competition? Guess what? You got to lift the barbell. You want to write a book? You got to write the first word. Don't think that it's going to happen instantly. Don't think that it's going to happen overnight. This success, the success that I'm creating for myself, the same success that you can create in your life, takes small steps every single day. It takes consistency. But more than any of those things, it takes a belief. It takes a belief in yourself. It takes a belief in yourself when the people around you don't believe in you. I can tell you right now, I've talked to 5 people in this past week, and they said, hey man, I love what you're doing. Where are you going with all this? What's the mindset? And I said, you guys are going to love this one here. I said, I want to become one of the top 10 motivational speakers in the world. 2 of the top 10 are dead. 2 of the top 10 are Tony Robbins and Zig Ziglar. Excuse me, Zig Ziglar has passed away. So 3 of the top 10 spaces are open. Okay? Tony Robbins is worth $500 million. I don't want to just be a motivational speaker. I don't want to just fire people up. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to get you to understand that you can motivate yourself, that you can find tools within yourself, reading, writing, discipline, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of the people around you, showing love for not only yourself, but for your community, for your tribe. And more importantly, especially if you're a Spike Lee fan and you know all about growing up in the 80s, you got to do the right thing. I could have easily shut the door. I could have easily told my kids to leave me alone. I could have easily put on a t-shirt. I could have easily decided not to do this. Easy is not what's going to create your success. Easy is not what's going to make me one of the top 10 motivational speakers in the world. Hard, challenging, things that we feel like we can't get through, falling down, getting beaten up. Think about all the things that have happened to you in your life that have made you struggle. Think about all the things that sucked, that hurt, that were hard. 4:30 a.m. training sessions, 11:12 p.m. late night studying, 2, 3, 4 in the morning waking up because you don't know how you're going to pay the bills. Think about those struggles. Those struggles are what are going to create muscles that are going to allow you to become stronger. Stronger in your mind, stronger in your body, and stronger in your heart. I failed today. I had a temporary defeat in my job as a father. I let my kids and myself down into the most important job that I did. I fell down. And I'm here today to pick myself back up. I'm here to pick you back up. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened this morning. It definitely doesn't matter what's going to happen tomorrow. All that matters is right now and the work that you can do to commit to your dream. Admit when you're wrong. Say sorry and keep moving forward. My name is Kayyem. I truly appreciate you for being here today. If you're a dad, if you're a husband, if you're a father, if you're somebody who knows they're not perfect, who makes mistakes and realizes that more men like us need this kind of message. We need more. We need more people to show up and deliver live messages. There's no editing here, right? There's no makeup. I'm sweating my ass off in my garage. That's the studio. That's as real as it gets. This is raw. This is real. This is authentic. And if you truly valued this message, please share this with somebody who could benefit. I'm launching my next program. It's a mastermind program. It's only working with men. I got a couple brothers on the line right now who are already enrolled in the program. It's a man up every single day, every single week for 90 days. We dig deep into the challenges and issues and mistakes that we make as men in this world, and we face them, and we find ways to break through and face them together. I got one spot left. That's it. One spot left. If you're interested, leave me a message. If you're not, all good. I want you to realize that it doesn't matter that you may not be ready to move forward. You may not be ready to step up and face some of the challenges and fears that you have in your life. But if you face them, and you face them with a group of guys, you face them with a group of people who can help you face them together, you're going to get through it a lot better. My name is Kayyem. I truly appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Peace.